aged residue. It overtakes your aura. You no longer are shining. You no longer have your glow. Okay? You are dull. You have a gray cast. And it comes from depression. It comes from your identity being switched. It's a identity switch that happens. You have taken so much of that dusty's energy on. They have transferred their energy onto you to now you no longer know where you begin and where the dusty ends. Yes, you've taken on the dusty's identity and it's showing. What are some of the mind fuckery, some of the symptoms of this dusty aged residue, right? It is amnesia. It is not trusting yourself. It is a lack of confidence, okay? It is not understanding your own thoughts. It is going into isolation, all right? It's not believing in yourself. It's a lack of motivation and a lack of energy, all right? It's not wanting to do the things for yourself that you used to do before you met the dusty. It's called dusty aged residue. And this is what happens to us when we continue to fuck with dusties. Understand, you are no longer yourself. They have switched identities. You are under a spell and it shows. So how do you rid yourself of this dusty aged residue? First off, you need therapy. Okay? You need somebody also in your circle that loves you enough to take you by the hand and pull your ass up out of it. Okay? Because you got to remember who you are. Dusty age residue, you have forgotten who you are. You have forgotten your strengths. You've forgotten your gifts. You've forgotten your power. So you need somebody that you trust enough that's going to take you by the hand, honey, and that's going to help pull you out of it. You need some girlfriends that is going to slap the shit out of you or shake your ass up so that you can come back to yourself. And it's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to be a lot of crying. You're going to have to cry to cleanse and release that dust off of you, baby. Because you got to get clean so you can get back to yourself. You're going to need to identify that you fucked up. You fucked up and got with a dusty. And you believed in him. You're going to have to admit that to yourself. All right? And you're going to have to take charge. You're going to get a lot of rest. A lot of rest. It requires a lot of rest. But it causes and needs a certain level of deciphering in order for you to regain your discernment and your confidence over your life. It's going to take you separating yourself and going no contact with the dusty. You can't be stalking no social media pages. You can't be sending all these long texts trying to get closure and understanding. The closure was when they did some fucked up shit. When they went into some fuckery and played you and played in your face and played you small, that was the closure. You're going to have to do a machete cut, beloved. But you're going to have to work on getting this dusty ass aged residue off you. Getting this gray dull cast off of your aura. so that you can shine again, beloved. I love you. Do what you need to do and get rid of the dusty. Get rid of the dusty in your emotional and mental blueprint, because this dusty age energy comes from all of the manipulation that has taken place. Break the spell of the dusty aged residue. I love you. Peace and blessings.
Huh? Bruh. Nope. Huh? Bruh. Bruh. Huh? Bruh. Nope. Huh? Bruh. Nope. Huh? Bruh. Nope. Huh? Bruh. Huh? Bruh. Nope.
Grab my new ebook, Heartbreak to Happiness, 10 Steps to Recover from Divorce, and snatch your glow back. Link in the description.